Hello and welcome to Freight in the City 2021. It's great to be back here after nearly 2 years.
And a lot has happened in that 2 years.
Well, a lot's happened in the last few days.
True, I nearly didn't get here today because I couldn't get any diesel for my car.
Which is what makes this show all the more relevant, because it's all about alternatively fuelled vehicles.
Let's go and have a look at some of them. One of the big stories from the show is the launch of Teva's new 7.5 tonner, and the covers are just about to come off.
Teva buys in the chassis from Iveco. This is based on an Iveco Eurocargo and is a battery electric 7.5 tonner. It's the first stage of their production plans, with a range extender coming later in the process. And it's going to be built at a brand new factory in Tilbury.
That's right. Now, production starts now, orders have been taken now, and deliveries will commence in September next year.
Isn't it great that we've got a brand new truck manufacturer who are really ambitious with new products, different drivetrains, different weights? It's great.
Yeah, and absolutely. And what's more, they're built here in the UK. And now for a very different unveiling. Behind me is the world's first truck. It's a Daimler. It's 125 years old, and it was actually sold to a customer in Holborn, just a few miles down the road here, in 1896. Iveco don't have their own electric 7.5 tonner, but of course very soon they will have their own electric tractor units in the shape of the Nikola Tre. But here at the show today, they're pushing gas. Behind me is a S-Way NP. It's powered by CNG and it's available as a 4x2. You could also go for an LNG powered one, which comes as a 4x2 or a 6x2. So far there's over 700 Iveco NPs on UK roads.
Of course, it's not just trucks here at Freight in the City. There's a whole range of vans of all shapes and sizes as well. This is the Maxus E-Deliver 3, which has a range of upwards of 200 miles. And just over there is the E-Deliver 9, which is even bigger and has an equal 150-mile range as well.
Danish company Garrier are best known for their luxury golf buggies. But about 6 years ago, they spotted a niche in the market and developed this utility vehicle. Now, it's got a range of about 120 miles maximum and a speed of around about 35 miles an hour, which makes it perfect for last-mile urban deliveries. Now, sales were initially slow, but they've really ramped up recently, and last year alone, Asda took 50 of them.
Which way to hole 19 then, Will?
That way. Hold on tight. Some of the electric vehicles here today aren't actually available yet, but one that definitely is the Renault Range D ZE. Renault have already sold two to customers in the UK, and this particular demo vehicle behind me has just completed a whole lap of the M25 on one single charge. And you can watch the video here. Of course, alternative fuel vehicles aren't necessarily the cheapest, but then there are options. You don't need to buy them outright.
That's right. Dawson say that 50% of their 2,000 customers are already making inquiries about alternative fuel vehicles, like this van and this truck.
Converting your fleet from diesel to electric is challenging, and you're bound to have lots of questions.
Will, look at this bike.
But here, with lots of answers, is Siemens.
Orange County Choppers made this, look at it.
Hang on. Siemens have been electrifying for years. In fact, they started in 18-something or other and built their first electric car in 1910.
And this bike, it's got lithium-ion batteries in it. Look at it.
That is rather nice, isn't it? Freight in the City isn't just about alternative fueled vehicles. It's also about safe urban deliveries. And a prime example of that is this Scania L Series, which has just got safer still, thanks to the new bus door. So as well as providing superior visibility to the curb, it also provides better access, so the driver can just step out safely onto the pavement.
Scania are here with an example of their hybrid diesel and their new battery electric L Series, which is available to order right now for deliveries at the end of Q1 next year.
Whether you're running a diesel vehicle or an electric, by fitting a trailer solar mat like that, you can power some of your auxiliary equipment, like your headlights, or your wipers, or your heater.
Volvo and DAF both have a full range of electric trucks available to order right now, but this FM Electric is the only tractor unit at the show. Dennis is one of the world's oldest truck manufacturers, and they're still building trucks here in the UK. This is also the first and only OEM-produced all-electric refuse collection vehicle. They produce the chassis, the powertrain, and the bin lift.
So when I think electric trucks, this is what springs to mind. It's futuristic, there's iPads here, incredible visibility, and a central steering position as well.
Absolutely, I agree. And they've been able to do that because they designed it from the ground up. So the batteries are right in between the chassis rails, they're protected from any impacts. They've been using smart composite materials. The sides are made of flax, which is CO2 neutral almost. It's really quite an impressive way of doing it.
Yeah. Now, this might look like a concept vehicle, but it actually goes into production next year. Well, that's it from Freight in the City 2021. In fact, that's it from Freight in the City in Alexandra Palace.
That's right, next year we're moving to Road Transport Expo at Stoneleigh Park.
Hope to see you there.